What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and we are hearing that quietly behind closed doors, progress is actually being made on a stimulus reconciliation bill, a revised Build Back Better bill, with Senator Joe Manchin and Democrats. Now, I'm going to get you the video footage and get you caught up on the latest. This is your breaking news stimulus check update and stimulus package update. Now, for those of you that follow me here on the channel, you know that I keep you up to date on everything going on with our economy, how Congress is responding with proposals, proposing bills for stimulus checks, stimulus packages, and everything going on. And a lot of people are starting to lose hope. Let me know in the comments if that's you. They're saying, listen, it's been over a year since we saw the last stimulus package pass through the process of reconciliation. The American Rescue Plan had those third federal stimulus checks of $1,400, child tax credits, unemployment extensions, all of these things we've seen expire and go away. And it's been over a year, and we have not seen anything come on a federal level. Well, you guys, we're hearing that if something does come back, it's likely going to be coming back right around elections to remind people, hey, us in Congress, we're here to help you. Now, let me know your thoughts, you guys, but we're hearing that these things are coming back. Bills are being proposed. Checks are back on the table. All of these provisions are returning, and we're hearing now that progress is being made on a stimulus package. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, but take a look at these headlines coming out. Can Joe Biden deflate America? And will God Emperor Manchin let him? Biden is trying to prove to everyone that he cares about inflation. Meanwhile, Democrats are cautiously optimistic about changing Manchin's mind. Well, we're hearing that Senator Joe Manchin, he actually is on board, and we just heard from him. I'm going to share you the video footage so you can see it for yourself, hear it directly from him as he's saying he is optimistic. They're going to get this done and before the elections. That is right, in a conference from Davos. I'm going to share you the video footage. Now, not everybody is so optimistic that it's going to get done, and not everybody is trusting Joe Manchin. Take a look at this. Top Bernie Sanders aide came out and called Senator Joe Manchin a phony on lowering the drug prices. What are your thoughts? Can Joe Manchin be trusted for his word, or is he a phony and leading them on? A top aide to Senator Bernie Sanders on Tuesday called Senator Joe Manchin a phony after the West Virginia senator called for action to lower drug prices. Jumping down, he said, "What a phony. The reason that we failed to keep our promises to seniors is because of @Senator Joe Manchin. He sabotaged the Build Back Better Act and refuses to end the filibuster. In Joe's world, protecting the filibuster is more important than protecting seniors. No wonder why billionaires love him." Wow. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, you guys, but I'm going to be sharing with you the video footage so you can hear it for yourself. And we've heard that this has been happening quietly behind closed doors. They don't want to put it on blast and have everything out in the open like before, because we were hearing that Joe Manchin was feeling like the White House was accusing him of being the reason to see the end of child tax credits and stimulus checks and all of these provisions. He was getting threats, and he was getting all of these confrontations and all of these protesters, and they said, listen, if you want a deal, you got to take it down a notch, and we're going to discuss this quietly. And that is what's happening. So information is being leaked here and there, just came out. I'm going to share with you the footage so you can see it for yourself. Now, before we dive in, also wanted to mention, consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance if you're interested. I know there's a lot going on in the economy, and I share with you some things that I've learned over the years from multimillionaires that has helped me out with real estate, stocks, cryptocurrencies, investing, starting businesses. If you're interested, I will pin a comment down below. Click the link, go subscribe, turn on notifications. And also, if you appreciate the updates here on this channel, don't forget, just takes a second, helps me out a ton. Smash that like button. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out if there's other people that you know are interested that might want to see this. And if you want to stay up to date, come join the Ram fam. It's free. Why not? Just takes a second. All you got to do is hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and if you got any specific questions for me, I'm easy to get a hold of directly. All you got to do is hop onto Instagram, shoot me a DM at SteveRam3. And also, a comprehensive list of all checks, state, county, city. That's right, there's others, not just federal. And 90% of people don't even know these exist, and they're missing out on checks that are available to them. We want to make sure that you don't miss out on anything, so we're assembling a comprehensive list for the Ram fam, so that way you know and you don't miss out on a single thing. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive into the video footage. You're going to be hearing directly from Senator Joe Manchin on negotiations taking place in Congress for reconciliation, and then right after, we're going to be hearing commentary on this from the Hill, and they're going to be saying, yes, it sounds like progress is being made, and they're going to get this done. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Senator Manchin, I'm going to turn to you because you are, for obvious reasons, absolutely central to any progress being made on President Biden's domestic agenda. Question one, do you think any other legislation, meaningful legislation, will get passed before the midterms?
Well, first of all, we ought to look at what we've been able to accomplish so far, which has been tremendous, and in a bipartisan way. Everyone overlooks that, thinking we haven't done anything. President Biden has had more success than most any president in the first term, and we should agree to that. Next of all, yes, I do. I believe there's an opportunity. There's a responsibility and opportunity that we can do something. First of all, inflation is harming every person in America. Everyone's feeling it hard. It's inflicting pain on the world. So we should be looking at getting our financial house in order, paying down our debt. We should be looking at also our drug pricing. There's no reason in the world why we can't negotiate for Medicare having better pricing, and also for different types of medicines, especially whether it be for diabetes and things of this sort that they need for insulin, that should be something that's life-saving and very affordable. Those things can be done, and we know that. Next of all, the third thing is going to be energy and climate, and you can't do one without the other. The United States of America has an abundant supply of natural gas and oil, and we can use our fossil and the cleanest technology humanly possible to make sure that we are reliable, we have reliability, and we have security. If you have that, then we're going to be able to replace some of the more pollutant energy in the world and help backfill all of EU, if you will. Natural gas, we have our platforms that we're talking about, and that is something that we're developing. But also we have the ability to go down two paths, a path of investing in some of the technology that's going to be needed for the transition that will happen. But eliminating one, and for the other one, that's the European model that Germany followed. It wasn't successful. We should not repeat that. The United States has the ability to be an energy leader and also a supporter of our allies around the world that are having problems right now.
So just to be clear, to those people outside the United States who worry that the ambitious climate agenda of the president hasn't really gone very far, you're saying that there will be
We have
progress.
done an awful lot, and that's not correct. What we have done already in the bipartisan infrastructure bill, that's more than it's ever been done. And we have so much more that we can do. But you can't do it by abandoning the fossil industry that gives us the ability to have reliability and security, not just for our nation, but what the world is needing today, all of our allies and friends. You can't abandon that. And right now we have a little bit of a discussion going on of which way this is going to go. But if we're going to spend hundreds of billions of dollars investing in the new technology that's going to be needed for the transition of a carbon-free or carbon-less environment and an energy sector, then you have to be able to make sure that can intersect and take care of this. You can't replace one until you have something to replace it with.
So Ryan, you look at that and you say in the coming weeks, the negotiations behind closed doors between Senator Schumer, Senator Manchin, potentially the White House.
No, White House is definitely,
are going better than people might realize outside of those closed doors. Why did what he say sort of give you that sense?
And so this also follows, he was at an oil industry conference a couple weeks ago called Zero Week and met with reporters there. And of course, like if we want to learn what Manchin is thinking, we have to either go to Davos or to an oil industry conference. And elsewhere in this at this panel, he kind of
a boat show.
A boat show, of course, yeah. And so he lays out basically what the contours of the deal would be, and according to sources that I've talked to, there's basically a framework at this point that's been agreed to. Whether they can actually take it from a framework to legislative text is what they're working out now.
There you have it, you guys. Let me know your thoughts. And I really like the interviewer at the World Economic Forum just going right for it in the very first question. Is more legislation going to be passed through Biden's economic agenda to help out with everything going on? And we heard him say that, well, we need to also acknowledge the fact that we've already done a lot, but he said yes, more is going to be done. They're working away on it right now. And you guys, as more information comes out on that, I'll be sure to let you know. Then afterwards, we heard the commentary from the Hill as they said they're hearing that things are progressing. It's quietly behind closed doors, but they're very optimistic. They're going to be getting this done before the midterm elections. Now, in addition to that, we've heard the president and say executive orders, executive actions will be on the way, and we've heard that the first of which is going to be to wipe out $10,000 of student loan debt. Now, we will see. I will keep you up to date, but we've also heard that will be the first of many to come. Then we're going to see a series of these right before the elections, passing executive orders and actions. And a lot of people are asking, what about stimulus checks? Now, Congress holds the power of the purse. The president cannot issue new funds, but he can reallocate existing funds. And we're hearing there's over $800 billion of leftover funds from previous stimulus packages. Will there be executive orders to reallocate those funds right before the elections? Will they be for checks, child tax credits, other provisions? Let me know your thoughts, you guys, but we're going to be seeing, because we're hearing they've got to get something done, and right away, because their approval ratings are slipping pretty bad. And if they don't do something, we're hearing that Republicans are going to be taking over Congress in these elections. Now, we will see. I will keep you up to date here on the channel, you guys, but that is the latest news on everything happening in stimulus. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, take a quick second, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Helps me out a ton. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, come join the Ram Fam, totally free. Why not? All you got to do is hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. I'll keep you up to speed on everything going on. Any specific questions, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Consider joining the second channel, Steve Ram Finance, and keep an eye out for that comprehensive list of all checks. But with that being said, you guys, once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.